Right now at noon, Joplin police released the name of a suspect wanted for a shooting on Main Street.
And we're finally starting to warm up here in the 4 states region, but could be a concern for fire weather.
And students in Allen County, Kansas take part in some friendly agriculture competition.
The 4 states most watched news starts now.
A fire broke out at a 3-story apartment building last night in Joplin. This is KOAM News at noon. I'm Elise Snowy. KOAM's Amber Jenkins joins us live at the North Park apartment complex in Joplin where the fire took place.
Just before 10 p.m. last night, a fire broke out at the North Park Apartments on East Newman Road in Joplin. Firefighters arrived observing smoke and flames. They evacuated 38 occupants with the help from neighbors. Everyone was out safely. The large 3-story structure is located on the south side of the complex. There's 24 apartments, but firefighters were able to stop the spread of the fire. Only 6 apartments were damaged. The Joplin Fire Marshal is investigating. An electrical malfunction is not ruled out as a cause of the flame. Later on today, I'm speaking with the Red Cross about their relief efforts. Elise, back to you.
All right, Amber, thanks. The Joplin police released the identity of the suspect in Monday's shooting on Main Street. That suspect is 33-year-old Trent Kopp of Joplin. Police say he should be considered armed and dangerous. He's wanted for charges of first-degree assault and armed criminal action. Those charges stem from Monday night's shooting of a man at 1817 South Main. Police say Cobb shot a man in the abdomen, though we don't know the victim's current condition. Joplin police have released the identity of a teen who died in a crash on April 1st. The crash happened near the intersection of 32nd Street and Prigmore Avenue. Authorities say a pickup driven by 19-year-old Cody Shaver was headed east on 32nd when it hit a light pole and caught fire. Shaver was pronounced dead at the scene.
Well, we started off pretty chilly this morning with temperatures near freezing in the mid to low 30s. We started to warm up already, 52 out in Joplin, good visibility, but humidity has dropped quite a bit. Now, temperatures still sticking up in the mid 50s right now. Veneta 55, Iola 53, so we are warming up across the region, getting up to the mid 60s today. But unfortunately, we still have a frost advisory in effect until tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. The main development for frost will most likely happen after 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. So if you have any outdoor plants, you might want to bring those inside. Now, we don't have any rain in the forecast until Saturday, so for the next couple of days, it's going to be pretty warm and sunny outside. Today, we're getting up to the mid 60s across the region, but it could be a concern for fire weather. I'll have all those details for you in just a bit.
All right, we'll see you soon, Lindsay. The Kansas Department of Health and Environment rescinds a stream advisory for Shoal Creek from the Missouri state line to the confluence with the Spring River and south to the Oklahoma state line in Cherokee County. KDHE issued the advisory Tuesday as a result of raw sewage release near Joplin. City staff are continuing the cleanup process and monitoring the repair. The KDHE has deemed the stream safe for secondary contact like wading and livestock use. During Tuesday night's Joplin Council meeting, some citizens expressed frustration over what they see as tampering with campaign signs. Brian Evans claimed his signs opposing the capital improvement sales tax were obscured and removed by the chairman of the Capital Improvement Sales Tax Committee, Ben Levens. After listening to the video, Levens admits he removed 3 signs from private property.
I did tell all of my committee members that they can take down signs if they put up signs on your property or somebody that you know is their private property and they don't have permission to have those signs there, you can remove those signs.
Levens says there was some confusion over whether property owners had permitted the signs. The Coffeyville Community College Choir is holding a paper drive today on campus. The choir will be collecting paper products such as magazines and shredded paper as a drive-by service for those looking to donate articles of paper. Today's drive will be from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Nellis Hall at Coffeyville Community College. Well, students in Southeast Kansas today are combining agriculture with some good old friendly competition. Allen County Aggie Days is an all-day career event where students can learn about various aspects of agriculture and also test their existing knowledge on agribusiness management, food and vet science, and even milk quality.
Really exciting. I think it'll be a good experience. I think they'll have a good experience. I know there's going to be a lot of freshmen here, so it'll be their first time getting in this kind of thing, and I think they're really going to enjoy it.
Today's event was held at the Allen County Community College, and registration began at 7:30 a.m. The Pittsburgh High School Culinary Dragons have something new to brag about. The team just placed 6th in a statewide competition in Wichita in their first year. The competition, a pro start, is hosted by the National Restaurant Association Education Foundation program. The program teaches restaurant hospitality management in addition to culinary arts. The Pittsburgh competitors attribute their success to good old-fashioned teamwork. The 8 students on the team each won a $500 scholarship. The 4 States nonprofit is helping high schoolers find their perfect prom dress free of charge. More than 40 dresses will be available for donation this weekend. KOAM's Fernanda Silva has more.
If I didn't have a dress that I liked, I wouldn't go to prom.
Yeah, I think having the best dress is not the best dress, but the dress that you feel the most comfortable in is very important because that's when you feel your best.
Galena High School seniors Natasha Dunn and Basic Clifford know exactly how important a prom dress can be.
So it's always fun to just be able to get glammed up, wear a pretty dress, and go to prom and just, feel like the prettiest girl in the world.
But they know not every student has the opportunity to go dress shopping.
We have a lot of students who could use the help and or just the resource of finding a dress too. It can be hard, a lot of traveling and driving around.
Students from Galena and other area schools planning to attend prom will have the opportunity of dress shopping free of charge.
When kids are in high school, it's something that many look forward to, and many will always want to have that opportunity as something to look back on.
The event is organized by Dream Center of the 4 states.
What I'm wearing is one of the dresses available for donation, but there are many other colors, models, and sizes that you can pick from.
We are excited to be able to do those, to give those away to people in the community that might need them for prom.
They get nervous about not being able to find one, and so when they know that there are churches here in town or other organizations or here at the school that will have one for them, that it just makes it a lot more easier and it's more accessible to them.
Galena High School students also have their very own prom dress closet.
There's a self-confidence booster. They like to get glammed up for prom, and so if that takes one thing off their plate during such a busy season, then it's definitely important.
It's just easy for them to get one, and it's free, so it's, nice for them.
In Galena, Fernanda Silva, KOAM News.
Well, certainly a great community event for students in the area. The event will be held this Saturday in Galena. Other clothes will also be available for donation. You can find more information on our website. Of course, that's KOAMnewsnow.com. Coming up, President Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu gear up for their first call since 7 aid workers were killed in an Israeli strike. We'll have the details on the mounting backlash against both leaders. And later, we're making cracker onion pie in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. Well, soon, President Biden and the leader of Israel will speak for the first time since Monday's deadly airstrike on aid workers with World Central Kitchen in Gaza. 7 people were killed, which has drawn outrage here in the U.S. and around the world, with the Biden administration also facing renewed pressure over its unwavering support of Israel. CBS News' Jared Hill has the latest from New York.
Today, President Biden is set to speak with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu by phone, their first conversation since Monday's strike by Israeli forces, which killed 7 humanitarian workers with World Central Kitchen, the food charity founded by celebrity chef Jose Andres.
The World Central Kitchen strike.
Yesterday, President Biden ignored questions from reporters on the strike, though earlier this week he said he was outraged and heartbroken. The Biden administration says it's awaiting the results of Israel's investigation of the incident, which Netanyahu has called unintentional.
This was not just bad luck situation where, oops, we dropped the bomb in the wrong place.
Chef Andres told Reuters he believes his workers were targeted.
IDF knew of our movements. The communication was clear.
Netanyahu has faced criticism and backlash at home and abroad due to his overall handling of the conflict. Israeli War Cabinet member Benny Gantz, a political rival of Netanyahu's, is calling for new elections in September.
I believe that the Israeli society needs to renew its contract with its leadership.
The bodies of the slain World Kitchen Aid workers have been transported out of Gaza, and the organization has suspended operations there. Jared Hill, CBS News.
Still to come on KOAM News at noon, Mr. Food.
Today, we're breaking the rules. Well, at least according to the dictionary. Join us as we figure this out together.
And we have some rain chances in the forecast this weekend. I'll have all those details after the break. Well, we started off the morning rather chilly this morning in the low to mid 30s with a frost advisory in effect. That stays in effect until tomorrow morning, but it's shaping up to be a really nice day. We'll take a look outside. 7th and range line, not a cloud in sight. It's looking really nice out there. Temperatures warming up to the 50s right now across the region, still in the lower 50s. Lamar 51, Pittsburgh 53, Parsons 55. So we are starting to warm up. We see a high temperature today getting up to nearly mid 60s. And however, these wind chills as the wind blows may only feel like you're in the upper 30s to 40s. So it still may be a bit of a breezier, chillier day, but with the sun out, it'll be still a really nice day outside. We have this frost advisory in effect until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, so if you have any outside vegetation, you might want to bring that inside. Frost will develop around 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. As the sun comes out, it'll melt everything away, and we'll have another nice day again tomorrow. We don't have any rain in the forecast until Saturday night, that is. So even Saturday during the day, it'll be pretty nice. Temperatures warm up to about 62 today. This is for Joplin, but surrounding areas mid to upper 60s. And we see the sun's out all day long. We don't have a cloud in sight today. Now, winds were pretty fast this morning, about 20-25 miles per hour gusts. But as we move to the evening and afternoon hours, we do see these winds start to calm down. However, with the low humidity values, any kind of breeze that's still sticking around could be an issue. We see getting down to the 20%, 30% is dry air, and it is a bit more of an issue for fire weather concern. That's going to stick around again tomorrow, and temperatures do warm up. We have that frost in effect still until 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. Otherwise, it's going to be another nice day tomorrow. Take a look at what you can expect to see for the rain on Saturday. Coming in, most of your day Saturday, some clouds here and there, but it's going to be a pretty nice day as well, getting up to the 70s. But by Saturday evening, that's when we're going to start to see the rain push in. Right around 12 a.m., you'll see those thunderstorms pop up. Not long-lived. They move out of here pretty quickly. By 2:30, it's nearly out of our region. Continuing on, we'll have another nice day on Sunday. We will get up to about 70 degrees on Sunday, so it cools us down just a bit. And if you want to go ahead and start planning for your Monday solar eclipse event, we have those details we see right in the path of totality. There is going to be some clouds in the region around 1:30. That's where we're going to see the eclipse start to make its way in. Now, if you're staying in the Joplin region, you may still be able to see the partial eclipse. But if you did plan on traveling out more in Arkansas or West Plains, you may not see much as we do have the clouds moving in, but we'll keep you updated on that as well. So for today, warming up to about 62, and again tomorrow 67, so upper 60s, maybe even some counties hitting the 70s. Next chance of rain coming in Saturday night, just for the overnight hours, and then we'll have another couple of nice days. Then Monday night, we've got another chance of rain with thunderstorms Tuesday, and that stretches all the way until Thursday morning. So we are going to have some rain chances in the forecast, but overall it's looking to be a pretty good week ahead.
I can get on board with that. It looks pretty good to me.
I'm definitely a fan of the 70s.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks, Lindsay. Well, stick around. We're making cracker onion pie in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. We'll be right back. Half dip, half side dish. Today's Mr. Food recipe is a favorite no matter how you serve it. Howard shows us the recipe for cracker onion pie in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Today, we're breaking the rules. Well, at least according to the dictionary. You see, the formal definition of a pie is either a meat dish baked with biscuit or pastry crust, like a pot pie, or a dessert consisting of a filling in a pastry shell topped with a pastry, or both. However, the pie we're making today breaks the rules since it's brimming with saltine crackers, onions, and lots of cheddar cheese. The first thing we do is line a pie plate with some crushed saltine crackers that we mix with a little melted butter. We pop that in the fridge for a while we saute some thinly sliced onions and a little bit more butter until they're tender and golden. Now, the onions go into our crust and we top them with a mixture we made by beating together some eggs mixed with a little milk and salt and pepper. The only thing that's left to do is top it with some shredded cheddar before popping it in the oven. After it bakes, it's ready to cut into wedges. Serve it for brunch or as the perfect side dish with dinner. To get the recipe for what we call our cracker onion pie, all you have to do is stop by our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a new definition kind of way for you to say, ooh, it's so good. Well, you'd rather have the pie than the dictionary.
Well, you can find this recipe along with a lot more good food from the Mr. Food Test Kitchen online. Just go on over to our website at KOAMnewsnow.com. Now here's a look at the 4-state market prices.
Well, we have a frost advisory in effect until tomorrow morning, but other than that, we're warming up today to the low 60s, tomorrow upper 60s, and hitting 70s by Saturday. We do have a chance of rain coming in Saturday night, bringing us some possible thunderstorms that night.
Well, it's certainly starting to feel more like spring out there again, which I'm more than happy about.
Yes, me as well.
All right, thanks, Lindsay and Dow. What do you have for us this evening?
A lot coming up at 5. For starters, there are more concerns about bird flu as more outbreaks of the disease have been reported at poultry facilities. We're going to learn about the steps the CDC and FDA are taking to monitor people exposed to animals infected with that disease. Plus, a university in Missouri is helping to give voices to underrepresented veterans who served our country during World War II. And more on that fire that broke out at the North Park Apartments in Joplin last night. We're going to hear from the Red Cross about relief efforts for displaced residents. Those stories, a lot more, of course. It's coming up KOAM News at 5.
Absolutely. Thanks, Dow. Well, that's the news for now. Thank you for joining us on KOAM News at noon. We'll see you right back here at 5. Until then, have a great rest of your day.